Look at him with his dog dirt eyes. Look at him with his dog dirt eyes. Look at her with the rabbit's fur teeth. Look at him with his dressing gown nose. Look at her with the cul-de-sac arms. Look at him with his wheelchair heart. Look at her with the car boot bones. Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at her. Don't look at me, I don't like it. Don't look at her, she doesn't like it. Don't look at him, he doesn't like it. And don't look at her, because everyone knows she's got a washing line smile. Look at her with a washing line smile. Look at her with a washing line smile. Look at him with his dog dirt eyes. Look at her with the rabbit's fur teeth. Look at him with his dressing gown nose. Look at her with a car boot bones. Look at him with his wheelchair heart. Look at her, look at her, look at her, look at her. Don't look at me, I don't like it. Don't look at him, he doesn't like it. Don't look at her, she doesn't like it. Don't look at him, because everyone knows that he's got a sausage roll thumb. Look at him with his sausage roll thumb. Look at him with his sausage roll thumb. Look at her with a washing line smile. Look at him with his dog dirt eyes. Look at her with a dressing gown nose. Look at him with his polythene bones. Look at her with a hairdryer heart. Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at her. Don't look at me, I don't like it. Don't look at him, he doesn't like it. Don't look at her, she doesn't like it. So don't look at him, and don't look at me. We know you're spiders, there's nothing to see. We're lying on the grass, just hanging around. But we need some wine, so lend us a pound. Look at us with the red wine smiles. Look at us with the red wine smile. Look at him with his sausage roll thumb. Look at her with a washing line teeth. Look at him with his dog dirt eyes. Look at her with a wheelchair heart. Look at him with his dressing gown nose. Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at her. Don't look at me, I don't like it. Don't look at him, he doesn't like it. Don't look at her, she doesn't like it. So don't look at him, and don't look at me. We're out on a boat that is far out to sea. We clearly need help, so bow is a bone. And turn this shit round, cause we wanna go home.
The lovely eggs there on the CPR podcast. This is episode 240, and I'll be your host, DJ Frank, your man, taking you through some of the best independent music around over the next half an hour or so. I've got a bunch of new stuff that I'm in the process of uploading, but unfortunately I had to have a big poo at about half an hour ago, so that's still uploading because I didn't set it away before I had to have my poo. So I'll be playing some tunes that have been in the playlist for a while in this first half of the show, and then I've got one or two things I want to have a bit of a rant about, and then I'll be playing some of the new stuff that I'm just uploading now, which should hopefully be done in the next 10-15 minutes or so. So let's crack on with some tunes. As I say, bit of an old one, but one from the Vultures. This is the Undertones with My Perfect Cousin.
Kevin, he's sure to go to heaven. Always spotless, clean and neat, as smooth as you'll get him. He's got a fur-lined sheepskin jacket. My ma said they cost brother got him a synthesizer, got the human league into advisor. Now he's making lots of noise, playing along with the art school boys. Girls try to attract his attention, but what a shame, it's in vain, total rejection. He will never be left on the shelf, 'cause Kevin, he's in love with himself. Oh my perfect cousin, what I like to do he doesn't. He's his family's pride and joy, his mother's little golden boy.
Hold them and us, to sides of the fence, one rich, one cursed. Material wealth doesn't matter. Joke with your power, you feel much better. Think you're a worthless underclass, how wrong. Proud working class, they'll never be above, we'll never be under. No way we'll ever be just a number, no!
The Cundies there with just a number. Right now, what I wanted to speak to you about, I found it. There we can, fine. Just had a bit of a panic there because I couldn't find the article that I was going to be referencing. Basically, what I've noticed is if you look at the dynamics of any abusive relationship, that you can see like direct parallels with the way I think probably most governments, but particularly this government, treats its people. And I think that's like massively, like just astoundingly, in fact, highlighted in the way that they've chosen to handle the referendum for Scottish independence. Just, I mean, like the way they're speaking about it is just like shockingly, right? It doesn't even seem like they're speaking about the referendum. It literally seems like they're speaking about a romantic relationship. I say romantic, you know, I mean that type of relationship. It's obviously not a very romantic relationship. It's abusive as shit. Now, I'm just going to rattle off a few of the things that are listed as signs of abuse. This is on the .gov website, so I'm using their own terms. You can also do that with terrorism, by the way. If you look up the legal definition of terrorism, you'll find a lot of similarities between government policy and the legal definition of terrorism. But anyways, I digress. Let's get back to this sort of abusive relationship that England has with Scotland. And it's very much the sort of fuck you if you leave, we'll fuck you over, but don't leave, I love you, is that kind of, do you know what I mean? And just the way they're framing it, and just like, oh, we don't want the Scots to leave. They're not fucking breaking up with us, do you know what I mean? They're just fucking, they want their own government because Westminster fucks them over. And I think that's fucking personally reasonable. I think the fucking, just about everyone in England wants for the fucking Westminster, apart from a very, very tiny fucking, basically the city of London, which is not the same as London as a town. It's, you know, it's a corporate entity. Anyone outside of that, possibly a few people in the home counties, but even then, you know, and they're just getting, it's psychotic. Anyways, these fucking signs of abuse, right? Sort of, let's see, controls how you spend money, right? Gets fucking sort of prevents you from going to work or school. A lot of fucking Scottish people are fucking being put out of work. I think I read a statistic that 51% of children in Glasgow are now in poverty. Controls how you spend money. This whole fucking business with the pound of like, well, you can't fucking have any money if you break up with us, effectively. Tries to control your use of needed medicines. Fortunately, like Scotland actually has a really good policy with that. I mean, they've got like a really strong health service, and most of your medication is free. But I'm guessing that's a relatively recent thing, since they've got like semi-independence. Tries to humiliate you in front of others. Fucking now, the reason why I got to talking about this was because of just there was an article posted on, I'll just look up what it's called in case you want to have a look at it yourself, on a site called wingsoverscotland.com, and the article is called Development Theme, and it's just loads and loads of different comics from English newspapers, just making like ridiculous characterizations of Scottish people. And of course, as we all know, the government and the mainstream media are, you know, fucking in cahoots entirely. So yeah, going out of the way to humiliate people, destroys your property or things you care about. Again, you could go back to the fucking poverty. Just the fucking, they've got they station all the nuclear weapons in Scotland as well, just because fuck them guys, you know. Hurts you, the children, or your pets. Again, fucking they're hurting Scottish people by having hurts you. like physically. And yeah, again, I mean, it's frankly cowardly, but we're living under a fascist regime that is enacting eugenic policies, but through the back door. So they're not like marching people off to fucking gas chambers, but they are making sure that they have no means to survive. And just the list goes on and on. Blames you for their fucking violent outbursts. I know that's one thing that sort of fucking clicked with me, that how quickly the government or the people within the government are to blame people for the consequences of the government's actions. And just like, to my mind, right, these people are fucking delusional and psychotic, right? And I think fucking if they were put under a psychological assessment, that any unbiased fucking head shrinker would agree with me on that. And they're literally drunk. They have a fucking subsidized bar in their place of work. There was a thing that came out recently where they're taking swabs off of the cistern of every toilet in the Palace of Westminster, and every single fucking one of them had fucking large amounts of cocaine. So we've got delusional psychotics in charge of the country who are literally drunk and fucking buzzed off the nut on cocaine, and they literally see a political relationship as a romantic. They're utterly nuts. And that's why when people say, no, we need to get the fucking heads on spikes, I think we need to get them fucking sectioned, frankly. Do you know what I mean? Because apart from anything else, I would like to, for one, find out fucking why they fucking think they can go around and behave however the fuck they want, even if it's fucking killing thousands of people. And in doing so, hopefully we can find a way to fucking prevent that happening. Also, from just a fucking moral point of view, these people are fucking mental. You know what I mean? They're mentally ill, right? And then if we start fucking murdering the mentally ill, fucking puts me at risk, for one. And for two, it's fucking, I don't want to fucking start a new society on the basis of fucking murdering the people we don't think very much of. I think it's probably better to try and fucking sort out why they're fucking horrible and abusive pieces of shit, frankly. I shouldn't call them pieces of shit, but, when you commit genocide, I think you fucking cross that line to some extent. But as I say, it's not constructive to then murder them. So, swings and roundabouts is, I guess, what I'm trying to get at. Anyway, I'm rambling and talking out of shit. My point is that the government and the way they treat the people, and particularly the way they've dealt with the Scottish independence issue, is very indicative of a fucking psychotic and abusive partner or paternal figure, depending on the power dynamic and so on. But yeah, no, looking at that and fucking have a think about it. And here's Dub War with Nah Say a Thing.
Funkin' it, ill that, funkin' it, ill that, funkin' it, funkin' it, funkin' it, ill that, 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 funkin' it
I know what I'm like. I go out and meet them, but not tonight. And I burn all the bridges with the people that I know. And I turn into someone I don't know.
Fighting there with Lump, a song about citalopram, which if you've been prescribed citalopram, I had it and fucking had all sort of mad fucking horrible side effects. Everyone I've spoke to who's had it has had all sorts of mad fucking horrible side effects. It's a really bad drug. Speak to your doctor, get them to fucking put you on something else, because fucking citalopram is fucking horrible. Now, that's all we've got time for on the fuck, I can't even remember what the show's called. The CPR podcast, that's the one. I'll leave you now with this more or less spoken word track from the Dubliners. It's called Rebellion, and I found it fucking both stirring and inspiring, and I hope you do too. Join us again tomorrow live from 5 PM, where I'll be playing some reggae music, and enjoy this track. See you then. Ta-da now.
I am come of the seed of the people that sorrow, that have no treasure but hope, no riches laid up, but a memory of an ancient glory. My mother bore me in bondage my mother was born. I am of the blood of serfs. The children with whom I have played, the men and women with whom I have eaten, have had masters over them, have been under the lash of masters, and though gentle, have served churls. The hands that have touched mine, the dear hands whose touch is familiar to me, have worn shameful manacles, have been bitten at the wrist by manacles, have grown hard with manacles and the taskwork of strangers. I am flesh of the flesh of these lowly. I am bone of their bone. I that have never submitted. I that have a soul greater than the souls of my people's masters. I that have vision and prophecy and the gift of fiery speech. I that have spoken with God on the top of his holy hill. And because I am of the people, I understand the people. I am sorrowful with their sorrow. I am hungry with their desire. My heart has been heavy with the grief of mothers. My eyes have been wet with the tears of children. I have yearned with old wistful men, and laughed or cursed with young men. Their shame is my shame, and I have reddened for it. Reddened for that they have served, they who should be free. Reddened for that they have gone in want, while others have been full. Reddened for that they have walked in fear of lawyers and of their jailers, with their writs or summons and their handcuffs, men mean and cruel. I could have borne stripes on my body rather than this shame of my people. And now I speak, being full of vision. I speak to my people, and I speak in my people's name to the masters of my people. I say to my people that they are holy, that they are august despite their chains, that they are greater than those that hold them, and stronger and purer, that they have but need of courage and to call on the name of their God, God the unforgetting, the dear God that loves the peoples, for whom he died naked, suffering shame. And I say to my people's masters, beware. Beware of the thing that is coming. Beware of the risen people who shall take what ye would not give. Did ye think to conquer the people? Or that law is stronger than life and than man's desire to be free? We will try it out with you. Ye that have harried and held, ye that have bullied and bribed, tyrants, hypocrites, liars.